My parents evicted me from my childhood home to make room for a son they just met. 9 months later, he emptied their bank accounts and disappeared. Mom sat me down at the kitchen table and told me I was being evicted from my childhood home because they were downsizing. 30 days, she said, avoiding my eyes. We love you, but the house is too big for 2 people. It's time for a new chapter. Dad didn't look up from his phone. He just nodded. I was 24. I paid $800 a month in rent. I bought the groceries. I reshingled the roof last summer with my own hands. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I started packing. Day 15, the discovery. I came home early to grab a charger. A brand new BMW X5 was parked in my spot. I walked into the living room. My parents were sitting with a stranger, a man in his mid-20s, wearing a designer suit. His pregnant wife was measuring my bedroom windows. This will be the nursery, Mom said, beaming. We'll have it cleared out by the 1st. I stepped into the room. Who is this? The stranger asked, looking at me like I was the intruder. This is Evan, Dad said, finally looking up. Your half-brother. The narrative collapsed in seconds. Mom admitted she had a son at 17. Gave him up. He found them 6 months ago. He needs the room, Mom said, tears in her eyes. His wife is expecting. They have nowhere to go. They're family. I've lived here for 24 years, I said. I'm family. Evan is new, Dad snapped. He needs us more. I didn't scream. I didn't fight for my territory. I moved out in 48 hours. I found a studio apartment. I blocked them on social media. I focused on my career. While they were playing Happy Family, I was promoted to regional manager. I bought a condo. I maxed out my 401k. I built a fortress of silence. Month 3, the surveillance. I didn't talk to them, but I watched. Mom posted photos of the nursery. My old room, painted blue. Caption, welcome home, son. They threw a lavish baby shower. I wasn't invited. They bought Evan a truck. They co-signed a business loan for his startup. Month 9, the crash. My phone rang at 2 a.m. It was Dad. He wasn't speaking clearly. He was hyperventilating. He's gone, Dad wheezed. Who? Evan. He cleaned out the accounts. I sat up. Which accounts? Everything. The retirement fund. The home equity line. The savings. $340,000. I didn't offer sympathy. I asked for the data. Did you run a DNA test? Silence. He looked just like her, Dad whispered. We trusted him. He looked like a mark, I said. The police report confirmed it. Evan wasn't a long-lost son. He was a career con artist who bought birth records on the dark web to target guilt-ridden parents. He played the role for 9 months, secured power of attorney, and liquidated the estate. The baby wasn't real. The wife was an accomplice. The BMW was a rental. Week 52. The collision. I was sitting on the balcony of my condo, drinking coffee. My phone rang. Mom, we're losing the house, she sobbed. The bank sent the foreclosure notice. We have nowhere to go. That's unfortunate, I said. Please, she begged. You have a spare room. Just for a few months. Until we get back on our feet. We're family. I looked at my empty guest room. It was clean, quiet, peaceful. I can't, I said, voice flat. Why not? She screamed. You have the space. I'm downsizing, I said. This chapter is too big for 3 people. I hung up. They are currently living in a motel. They traded a son who fixed the roof for a stranger who stole the foundation. Sometimes the cost of a lie is the entire estate.